Stakes are high tonight for both the Democrats and Republicans. Who would be president?
Yeah, this weekend could help solidify the status of those front runners. Hillary Clinton for the Dems and Donald Trump for the GOP. Or it could blow up campaign 2016 completely.
Yeah, KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now with the countdown to this crucial round of weekend contests in this race.
Well, and some new polls indicate both of these contests could be close, maybe closer than expected. The Democrats are locked in a bitter battle in the Nevada caucuses, which get underway about 14 hours from now, while the Republicans are on the East Coast in South Carolina, where it's every man for himself, and Donald Trump picks his target of the day. Thursday, it was the Pope, and Friday night, Donald Trump is taking on Apple.
First of all, Apple ought to give the security for that phone, okay? What I think you ought to do is boycott Apple until such time as they give that security number.
Trump's suggestion that Americans should stop doing business with Apple until the company plays ball with the feds is his response to Apple's refusal to unlock a terrorist iPhone that could contain secret information about the deadly attack in San Bernardino. But now Trump may be facing a bigger problem in South Carolina. A new Wall Street Journal poll shows his lead there has shrunk to 5%, although other recent polls show he's leading by double digits. Either way, Trump's taking no chances, blasting his leading challenger at every opportunity.
This guy, Ted Cruz, is really a liar. I'll tell you what. Even Marco Rubio said he's a liar. And when a politician says another politician's a liar, I never heard that before.
Senator Ted Cruz is fighting political battles on two fronts now in South Carolina, trying to gain on Trump and keep Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush at a safe distance back in third and fourth.
I need your support tomorrow, so I'm asking for your help.
Marco Rubio burned us once. He shouldn't get the chance to sell us out again.
Bush is leaning heavily on family members like his mom, former First Lady Barbara Bush, to get out the word. He tells anyone who will listen this race is far from over.
We're on the third primary or caucus. Donald Trump has 18 delegates. You need 1,200 plus to win the nomination. I got 4, so I'm 14 behind him. There's a long way to go.
The real action may be here in the West, where Democratic caucus goers in Nevada will start the process on Saturday morning. And with recent polls showing a virtual dead heat in Nevada, both Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton are pushing hard right down to the wire. She appealed to union workers in Las Vegas.
I did not just wake up one day and said, oh my goodness, workers are being mistreated.
He rallied supporters in rural Nevada.
Let us go forward together.
This will be the first test for the candidates in a racially diverse state. 17% of eligible voters in Nevada are Hispanic. Sanders appears to have the momentum, having closed his deficit in the polls from the low 20s to a virtual tie. Clinton's portraying him as a single-issue candidate focused entirely on income inequality to the exclusion of other issues. Sanders responds.
Well, obviously she has not been listening to my hour-and-a-half speech where I go over about 15 or 20 issues.
The Nevada caucuses have been overshadowed this week by the South Carolina primary, which for Democrats will be a week from tomorrow.
She worked to reform juvenile justice in South Carolina, exposed racism in Alabama schools.
The Clinton campaign released a new ad with a familiar voice, Morgan Freeman narrating. And Clinton won the endorsement of local Congressman James Clyburn, the highest-ranking African-American in Congress.
And I believe that the future of the Democratic Party and the United States of America will be best served with the experiences and know-how of Hillary Clinton as our 45th president.
Now, this is kind of interesting. Going into the Nevada caucuses tomorrow morning, Bernie Sanders has a 36-32 lead in Democratic delegates earned in primaries and caucuses. But the dirty little secret is when so-called superdelegates, party officials and party leaders, that when they're included, Clinton leads Sanders by 483-55, according to the Associated Press.
Yeah.
And Jeff, some of Sanders supporters are using the R word, rigged.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So we kind of know the stakes on the Republican side with South Carolina, not so much on the Democratic side because there's just two into it. But what is at stake when it comes to Nevada and the Democrats?
Well, there's a lot at stake. Perception, is a big matter now. In Nevada, I think Hillary Clinton has the most at stake. She had a 23-point lead over Bernie Sanders there in January, and now it's a dead heat. She barely eked out a win in Iowa, got blown out in New Hampshire. If she gets beat tomorrow in Nevada, where she also held a strong lead earlier this year, it would be a serious blow, even though she will likely win big in South Carolina next week, Jeff.